Good morning, everybody. SoCalsabre here. This morning we're going to be doing an unboxing of Thunder Alley. This game is from GMT Games, and it was designed by Jeff and Carla Horger. I've had this game on my wish list for a long time, but I never got it until recently when GMT did their annual P500 customer sale. When they get things for 50%. I was eligible for 4 this year, so I did this one and I got a couple other things. So let's take a look at the back of the box here. Get this shrink wrap off here quickly so we can see it better. It says, "Welcome to another glorious day for racing at beautiful Verds Grove. The sun is shining and not a cloud in the sky. The conditions are prime for fastest race of the season." And then it goes down further. It says, "Thunder Alley encompasses the feel and dynamics of real stock car racing without getting bogged down in the minutes. Drafting, passing, timing, and flat-out speed, all of these will be required to get you to the top." And this game is rated 14 over. And for 2 to 7, I will be playing the solo when I learn it. And when I do learn it, I'll give you the demo. And it says plays into 60 to 90 minutes with a medium complexity. Oh boy, just lost my train of thought there. Anyway, while I'm thinking about that, let's get this shrink wrap open so we can take a look at the contents. This is a heavy, heavy box. Sure, Bill, get it open. There we go. I hate using a knife, but here we go. This is why I used to take the shrink wrap off before an unboxing. But somebody criticized me for it, so I said, oh well, I'll let them suffer through this. This game is still ranked in the 700s on Board Game Geek. Some people would say, well, that's not very high. Yeah, but if you consider there's 100,000 games on Board Game Geek now, it's still in the top 1%. I think that's pretty good, especially for a sports racing type of a game. And it's listed on GMT as one of their all-time leading sellers. And GMT sells a lot of war games, so gets a lot of competition. So let's get this box open and take a look inside. There we go, Thunder Alley, the rules of play. Got an index on the back on page 16. Got in the front, so we're probably looking at 14 pages of rules. Does the setup, sequence of play, important concepts, race cards. It is card driven. Shows you, demonstrates the different types of moves you're going to make. Then the event cards. So not too much on the rules as far as the rule book goes. Okay, then we got what I'll call the team charts. Every player will be getting a number of cars, 4 to 5 or 6 cars, depending on the number of players in the game. And your job will be to win the most points in the race. It's not so much the guy that wins the race, but it's teams that win the race. So supposedly number one wins this guy wins the number one, and the rest of his team members are 28, 29, somewhere around there. But your team comes in like 3rd, 7th, 9th. Just similar to a NASCAR scoring, they would get points. And it's the team that wins the race. There's 5. We should have 7 if there's 7 players. Yeah, we do have 7 teams. And you put your thing on your car, it's on there, and then during the race you'll receive temporary damage, you put them on there, and permanent damage, and then temporary damage can be erased once you get in, if you do a pit stop, but permanent damage can't be, and if you get so many of them, then your car gets eliminated. We got the counters, 6 cars for each color. And then we got a lot of counters for admin purposes, turn leaders and other things, and lap cars and so forth. I don't understand all of them, but I will once I start learning it. It's the front. What are they, double-sided? I think just to show you the what's on the other side. Okay. Then we got 2 maps boards. They are both double-sided, so it comes with 4 racetracks. And what I'm going to do here is take a pause and try to get one of these tracks up on the table so that you can see it okay. Well, as you can see, this is a pretty big board. I'll try to show it to you all here in a second, but what I found I almost forgot something. What I found underneath the 2 boards were the cards. The cards. 2 decks. This is the race card deck. I guess you're going to get so many cards to play. There's like a draft movement card. I understand like this is the setup for the race, so you go by the colors on there. Riding the draft, chasing the race, lead making a move. Yeah, I'll learn how to play those. And the other deck is called the event card deck. I guess at certain turns you pull. There's one you wouldn't want to pull. A blown engine, the yellow flag. It says the car with the most engine tokens blows an engine. If multiple cars can be affected, use the team bar. The affected car is removed from the race. Then we've got a yellow flag for debris. Fuel miscalculations. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Of course, you know it has none of the NASCAR symbols on it because I'm sure the rights would probably be pretty expensive. But anyway, just start down here. This is called St. Adriana Speedway in Tenerife, Spain. Looks like a really pretty similar to Daytona. We've got a sequence of play for each turn over here. I'm going up, I don't know what all of these symbols mean. As you can see, this is a pretty long board. If I can see what this section is over here. Okay, this is just kind of explains the different types of movements and so forth. And then over here you got speed penalties. So I'm really looking forward to learning this one and getting it going. And when I do, I'll give you a demo. I'm sure it's not going to be too hard to demo. So, you know, I'm going to shut this down for today. If you like it, go down there and hit that like button. Push it out into the social media channels. There are some other videos on YouTube out there about it, but not a whole lot. Let's get this game some more recognition more than it already has attained. So until you hear from me or see me again, this is SoCalSabre saying, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.